Hello! Welcome, everybody. It is Friday, and that means it's time for the Mike and Audrey show. Hey, we are live. Don't worry about it. I did it right this time.
Our bit rate's wrong.
I don't have to tell you about that.
Okay.
What are you even talking about? Our bit rate's wrong.
Alright.
That's fine. It's
Okay.
super good. Welcome, everybody. If anything, it's too high. I don't know what they're talking about. But it's Friday. That means it's Mike and Audrey show. I'm Mike.
I'm Audrey.
Welcome, all y'all.
Yes,
we also have a
welcome.
cat here on the stream. There's a butt right there.
Happy Good Friday.
Sure.
It's a Good Friday.
Is that a thing? I don't think that's what that means.
But it's a Good Friday.
I don't know.
You don't think it was a good today?
Well,
it was a
look,
bad day?
I wasn't there. Russell, Becky, Gregum, Ruth, Tom, Christy, Serendipity, David Watson, stop trying to mute us, Carlo.
Totally is.
I know, she really is. She loves it. Farzine, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while there, it feels like.
Had a child.
Whoa, what? Really?
Yeah. I
Okay.
had a newborn, so I could not join for the past few weeks.
Cool. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Penexer and Carlo and W. Zukan. Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carlo made it. That's nice.
Who?
Carlo, he does a lot of traveling.
Okay. I believe
In
you.
the Philippines, I
Alright.
believe. I could be wrong.
Okay. Welcome in. Congrats to Farzine. There you go. I'm just looking for names and like faces. Audrey's like reading text. So
I do that.
I know. Hey, Christy. Hello. Yeah. That's the introduction. We're done.
Yeah. I had a good time.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
This cat thinks she needs a treat or something.
She does.
So it goes. Yep. Yeah. So I don't know. How was your week?
Yeah, Ruth asked how my birthday was.
How was your birthday?
It was not great, but for reasons that are from allergies. So yeah, I was definitely not sick last week. It was allergies. Mike looked in his 5-year journal. Every year on the week of my birthday, I'm allergy out. So
Yeah, starting 2-3 years ago, something like that.
yeah, in my 5-year journal, because I'm only in year 2, I definitely was not feeling well that week as well. So, but no, after, so yeah, Friday was not great. Saturday and Sunday weren't great, and then Monday I was getting better on Monday.
Yeah, Monday was a bit better. Yeah.
But other than that, I bought a lot of art supplies for myself, so I have things to show because
Audrey's art
I
corner
bought my
is
stuff.
gonna be like 4 hours.
No,
tonight.
I'm not.
I was like, Audrey,
No.
you have to get in here. We're late. I was scolding her for being late, and she comes
was
in.
Scolding.
Just
He was scolding.
She's
so
just
hard.
laden down with just armloads of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were bringing
Yeah.
everything you own into this
Yeah.
room. I guess it's time for Audrey's art show and tell. It's Audrey's art corner. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Well, since people actually watch in the beginning quite
No.
often,
Come here.
would you like to do some announcements first, real quick, just as
Okay.
things for the weekend, like, you know.
All right, pretend you didn't hear Audrey's awesome intro because we're gonna just roll the thing back. So a couple of things. Firstly, Audrey's going to the Chicago Pin Show. It turns out, I am probably not, but Audrey will be there. So go say hi to Audrey. We found out that she was for sure going right after all the ticket prices jumped, and it got to be kind of prohibitive. So. So I'm probably not going to go unless ticket prices just take a nosedive, and who knows, maybe they will, but it's unlikely. So Chicago, go say hi to Audrey.
There'll only be 2 of us, so I'll be.
Audrey and
I'll be
Kimberly,
busy.
right?
Yep.
Yep.
Kimberly, yep.
Or
So-
say hi to Kimberly and tell her to say hi to Audrey, or like just
Yeah,
yell
it
hi
depends.
or whatever.
We'll see how it goes. I'm curious how it's gonna be at a new hotel, new location. So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this new place. I was
Yeah.
hoping to go, but it's not gonna work out. Bring some of your watercolor paintings to Chicago. She'll bring one of hers to trade. Ooh,
Wow.
Audrey's gonna show you a bunch of watercolors here.
Mine- I don't know if it will be up to par for other people. I see lots of other people. I'm like, your mind is this is great.
Well,
So good.
that's what people think about yours. First show, very excited. Good. I hope you are. I hope you have a good time.
Oh, super first pin show. That's great.
Yeah, I hope it's a good first pin show. I haven't been to Chicago since the before times. Actually, it turns out.
Gosh, wow.
It just hasn't y'all weren't going for a couple of years. It wasn't
we
on
didn't
for a
go
couple
for a
of
few years.
years.
Mm-hmm.
It's been at bad times for me. This year, it's actually a really good time, but it took too long to figure out if you're going. So
Theoretically, you could go. It just depends on if any random blips of cheaper pricing. It's really just
spending a whole lot of money to go spend a lot of money just isn't my jam. I'm probably not going to go, but it's unlikely. Can I use UPS or FedEx ship yourself to the show? Yeah, that would be.
There you go.
That'd be good. We can just poke some holes in a box. Kind of boxes upstairs. We could fashion something.
Plenty. Oh yeah.
Maybe
Good Chewy box. We've definitely gotten Chewy boxes that I fit in. So.
Yeah, for sure. We literally have. I have a picture of that somewhere.
Yes,
I think we showed it on
true.
here. Yep, that would be pretty good. But I will be going to Chicago at some point this summer, and that will be in August. So Atlas Stationers does a like a big sidewalk sale thing. It's essentially like a smallish pin show.
Actually, it's kind of like a sidewalk sale. There's stuff outside too.
No, they do it on the sidewalk.
I love that because I remember this is probably showing my age, but going downtown, even though it was a small city, but going down and having sidewalk sales, I loved it. It was great.
I know there's pictures. Flash sale, sidewalk sale? Do we have... Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, they for sure have like a whole bunch of stuff on the sidewalk. Fun. When it rains, they put up more of these things. They're underneath the L, I think.
Wow, that they're just like, nope, we're still doing it, even when it's raining.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they don't have enough room in the store for everybody because while I say it's a smallish pin show, it's not that small. It's, I guess, kind of a big deal. So this will be, I guess, the 38th one, which is kind of wild, But yeah, it'll be pretty good. So I'm going to be there. That'll be in August on...
Early. Middle.
Yeah,
in between,
It's kind of dead in between, what do you call it, DC and San Francisco. August 14th and 15th? I don't think that's right. Oh, that might be right. Anyway, right. Middle of August.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be there. They also have stuff in the store. Here's one with the... I guess this will be the 39th, because this will be the 38th or something like that.
I got an email from them saying that they're doing a thing at the Chicago show, like
there's
early
meetups
morning
and stuff, but yeah, they just like put out, tents and stuff, and it's a whole thing. So I'll be going to that. They invited me out there. Yep, they're doing some remodeling. I saw that on their Instagram, so it'll be interesting. But I've never been to their show, or their store, so it ought to be fun. Looking forward to that. So it'll be beginning of middle of August. If you're out there, then come see us. Well, come see me.
Yeah, I will likely not be there.
Yep, it'll be me and Brad and a bunch of vendors and a bunch of other stuff. So that'll be fun. Fun.
Yeah.
And then also next weekend, the 20-whatevereth of April, 26th of April, I will be at Crazy Allen's for their mini pin show. Crazy Allen's Emporium is our local-ish pin shop.
Yep.
And they do this sort of like mini pin shows in there. Like the store is open as usual. The original Crazy Allen is there with stuff. They usually have a nib grinder. Usually Deb Kenny. I don't know if she's gonna be there this time or not.
Yeah, I know.
They'll bring in like some local artists, and I was like, I sent them a message like, hey, could I like put up a table? And they're like, yes. So yeah, I'll be there.
They were so excited, and they called you Superstar or something star. It was very nice. I would have been complimented if I had something written like that.
I was just like, oh no. Let's see. There we go.
It's right there.
It showed up as soon as I hit the button.
It was there first before you did anything.
It showed up as soon as I noticed the button being there. Yeah, there we go. With Crazy Alan Cohen and Inkdependence Star. I know, Mike Madison. They're exclusive inks and other goodies. So this will be that's the where and when for that. Special guest from Buck's Bespokery, Heather Jill ringing foil stamping machine. Oh, fun for pressing your own special pencil.
They had pictures somewhere on that I saw, but I don't know where. But
yeah, so that'll be happening. Do they have pictures of it? I don't think they did.
I don't know where I saw it, but I definitely saw pictures.
No. They do them. They've been doing them a few times a year. Every few months, they'll have a little mini pin show in the store. And I was like, if they're gonna have stuff there, maybe let me do it. So I'll be hanging out there all Saturday.
So you will have your inks, new inks.
Yes.
Okay. So if you're in North Carolina or willing to drive to North Carolina, you can have first access to Don't Trust a Bible and Trust a Bible.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll try to put up the diamines like next Friday or something, sort of like coincide with it, that kind of thing. We'll see how it goes. They're having a dunk tank. I'll take that. That sounds like fun.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I mean the weather ought to be right for it. I think it's supposed to rain.
90 tomorrow.
Really?
I think so.
I feel like our weather apps, even though the same app, are wildly out of sync. 85, which I guess is closer to 90 than we are now.
It said 89 or 88. So I rounded up a little bit, but still, it's more for April.
There's such a big difference between 85 and 90. Like, such a big difference. But yeah, so that'll be fun. I'll be hanging out with a table selling some stuff. I'll probably bring some pens and stuff that I probably should get rid of. Maybe I'll bring some bags to sell. I'll have some ink.
I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, you can just, since you have a table and within driving of our house, which is even better than...
And just cram stuff in there.
It's in Durham or Chapel Hill, so
yeah,
it's not too far.
Yeah. So, you get a t-shirt that says, "Don't you know who I am?" Absolutely not.
Oh my gosh.
I would...
I mean, your shirts basically say that because they're so eye-catching, but...
I mean, I'm probably just going to dress like a normal human. I don't know. I'm not going to... probably not going to wear anything insane, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, it ought to be fun. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what's coming up. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, on Sunday, Universal Yums.
Yep,
so
Universal Yums.
Take a break from your Easter festivities if you celebrate, and come hang out with us at 4 p.m. here.
Yep.
We'll have some Yums.
I don't know where they are from.
No idea. No clue at all.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But should be cool. Dutch treats. Okay.
Okay, they've been good before.
Well, yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, stroopwafels. Yeah.
And good chocolate.
Probably some good licorice.
Oh. They don't really do licorice, do they?
The Dutch, they love a salty licorice.
No, that's the Swedish.
I don't think I think the Dutch do it too. It's a whole whole area.
I don't know.
An Inkdependence pen, I probably will. I probably will.
Yep, you should.
See, good licorice has stanks and petals there. Yep, good licorice. Yeah, you're gonna have to give Stings and Petals a hug for me because. We'll be unfortunate. She's coming to the U.S. Also, Strings and Petals is going to be at you're going to be at Drum Goals the weekend after Chicago, right? So
yeah, she's done that before and other shows going on. It's not that close. I mean, it's not that far.
It's closer than the Netherlands.
Very true.
So,
that's very true.
The Dutch sure do, and it's awful. I like it, but it's I'm into it. So.
You do have a licorice thing that you haven't tried.
I do?
That weird licorice sucker powder thing.
Oh yeah.
I know I'm spoiling it for people, but I don't remember what it is. But it looks so weird on your.
Yums. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll try to remember it. Once you manage to cross the border, you got to stay as much as you can. Yeah, right. Yeah, I think that's all the stuff that's coming up. I can't think of anything else. Can you?
I don't think so.
That's enough. That's enough stuff, frankly.
Yeah, that's a lot of busyness. So anyway, I just wanted to get that out there before doing other things. Just so if people watch the video on demand, they can see it from the beginning.
It's Audrey's Art Corner.
Oh, so would we like to see my artwork or all the things that I bought the last few weeks?
They want to see all the things you got.
Okay. First up, so I ordered from two places. If you could get the links for me. One's Jackson's Art. Everyone knows Jackson. If you're in art, you know Jackson's Art. They're in the UK, I believe. I could be wrong. And then the other place it's called Mary Artist. M-A-R.
Hold on, calm down.
M-E-R-I. Or M-E-R-R-I. Something like that. Yes, they're in Oregon. So, I don't know if Carol's here, but she might have an idea since it's in that area. So, some of the things I got from Mary Artist, most of the things I got from Jackson's Art are the actual paints.
It's a visual medium.
Okay, look. I haven't divided up into things that I got from one place versus another. Okay. You always need more masking tape. So this time I got it a little bit on the thinner side, and it's a 1/2 inch instead of, I think, maybe 3/4 or I was using a thicker one. So, and I left everything packaged as much as possible because people are asking about things I might not know. Is this good? I don't know, but it says art masking tape, so I'm hoping it will be good. Because I have my tiny paintings, and having like a really thick type is not always great. It sort of gets in the way a little bit. The other thing I got was another one of these, Fluid 100, which is actually, I think that the paper itself, or like the pulp or something, comes from over in Holland, I believe. And then it's actually done in Statesville, North Carolina. So who knew that there was a watercolor paper place? This is 100% cotton, 300 GSM. It's not as good as Arches or anything like that, but it's pretty good. And it's so much cheaper, but also it's 4x6 and it's good price. And that's the size of postcards. So if I was going to make some postcards and things to give out, sell, etc., I figured having that is pretty good.
Bill's asking masking versus washi. I'm not sure exactly what the question is, but they are different things. Like washi tape is kind of a masking tape, but like usually these masking tapes like bond to the paper a little bit, so you don't get stuff coming underneath them, and it's stickier than washi. Washi's not really that sticky.
And washi works, but it's a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
For the amount. So if you're having a bunch of washi or you don't like your washi, you can totally use that. But yeah, because you don't want, it's a fine line of having something that is sticky but not too sticky and not sticky enough. So there's a nice happy medium for art. So what you looking at?
Well, I was looking at this. I was just looking through this site, and they were talking about encaustic painting or whatever. I'm like, I don't even know what that is, and it comes in like bricks, and then there is wax. And apparently, it's like a type of art you do with like, no, that's not it.
Funeral portraits.
Here it is. It's like you melt like pigments into beeswax or something. You use it as a binding agent, and then you like apply heat to it to do stuff.
To sort of like,
I don't know. Seems there's a
Awesome.
torch going on.
Okay,
I'm like,
yeah.
well, now I'm in.
No
Okay.
idea.
Yeah, me either.
Oh.
That's what I'm just doing over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next thing I got, I got some good brushes. Not huge, big brushes because those are even more expensive. So I started with some of the smaller ones. And if I enjoy those, and I have smaller paintings. I do my 3x3 tiny paintings. So easily I could afford the smaller ones. If I like those, I want to go ahead and get some more. But I want to use my brushes and I want to keep them as good as possible because they're not cheap. So I got some brush saper. I hear this is like the good kind. So I don't know how this works, but it's a liquid, and when you're done, if it starts to splay a little bit or just isn't having that point you like, you just dip it in there and let it air dry, and then like rinse it off at the end of the day. So
How do you get it to? It says like before and after, but you just need to like coat brush with brush shaper, set aside to dry.
And then rinse. Yeah.
Like it automatically straightens itself or something?
I mean, I think once you... generally, when you put it in liquid, it sort of goes back to the shape that you like. And if it doesn't, you can probably just use your hand or, like, fingers to sort of make the point or how you like it.
Oh, it's from Speedball. That's in Statesville.
Yeah, so is the paper.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't realize that was in, too. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I got this as well. Like... This is just a sole of shoes, basically. It doesn't say that it is, but it's like a rubber grip. So if you're using masking fluid, which I have been using, that's the thing that you put down, and it's like latex, and it stops you, like you put paint over it, and it keeps the color that's underneath.
You've got glitter on your eyeballs.
I do! Thank you for noticing. So when you let it dry, to take off the... masking fluid, usually you have to like rub it, and it's not great because you have oils on your fingers and things. So this is just gets off the masking fluid easily without potentially harshing.
I kind of just want to square this.
It feels nice, and it was like $1,
feels
so
really interesting.
I got it.
It does remind me of some shoes that I looked at a few times. Like this is just like kind of rubber you put on the bottom of a shoe.
Yeah.
I dress the glitter. No, it's not like in, but it's on.
You can't really. You really can't really see it.
Turn your head. There you go. It's right in the corner of her eye. Anyway.
Yeah. So that seems good. I mean, I haven't used it yet, but that's fun. And all of these things I got at the Merry Artist. I got 3 different kinds of erasers. So Prismacolor's good, legit brand. Kneaded rubber, which I think is the one I'll end up using the most, but we shall see. And it has on the back what you can use them for. Somewhere to sort of, I don't know what the plastic one's like. Have you ever used a plastic? I wanted to show it like this, and I haven't opened it just so I can show people that, but I'm opening it now. Now that we're all together, I've been saving these for a few days, so let's get into it. It's warm in your office today.
I know. I had to put the sunblocker thing back up there. It's getting too warm in here.
So let's see. It still feels like a rubber. I mean, it doesn't feel like plastic necessarily. But these were just a couple bucks too, so.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is definitely kneadable, which is nice.
I used to love that stuff. I would always have some when I was in high school or whatever, just to squish. Yeah. Not even high school, just like before that. But.
And this feels like a regular one, like what we're all used to. But this one, it sort of feels like a mix. Don't you think? Feel it.
Yeah.
It doesn't really feel like plastic. It feels
I use
rubberized.
the white plastic one more than any others. It's a polymer
Really?
eraser.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, like the Tombow Monos are like that.
Is
Okay,
that what
I've
it's
definitely
like?
used that before then.
Is it like them? Okay.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Phthalate and latex free. Yeah, I've definitely used those. Those are good erasers. So, yeah, it'll probably be great.
Well, there you go. So there's some more things. I'm excited to use it because I had a artwork yesterday that I was having issues with, and the eraser on my pencil was just not going to cut it for me personally. Next, we'll go ahead and do some paper. For my birthday, my sweet father-in-law gave me this.
Just a brick of paper.
It's 300 pieces of watercolor paper.
Yeah.
And it's practice paper, which I think I'm going to also use a bit for sketching and things and not worrying about making my eggs. Oh my gosh, I cannot draw an egg to save my life. So I need to do that. So
I did look it up, and it is cotton and stuff, so.
Is it 100% or is it 25?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have details really, but.
But I think this would be good for practicing.
It's just
heavy?
No, it just hurt my wrist. It's fine.
We got one painting a day, right? So I'm going to use that. So I was like, well, hopefully I'm going to get through all that. And the next day, this came in the mail.
Jeez. I don't know how close it was to my eye, but it felt like it was in my eye.
It wasn't. He got me a huge thing of Sanders water for paper, which is, and he even put, he's like, so here's the good paper, I think. And so he must have done some research to know. But yep, he did right. It's the cold process paper. So I'm definitely going to use this. I enjoy it quite a bit.
You're fine.
I use the Arches and this pretty much as my good paper. Where did he find this? I think he got both of them. I think he got from Amazon, just as easy things that came quickly.
It's probably
it's that one.
This one,
I believe.
Something like this.
Yeah, 230 GSM. So it's not the 300, but it will be enough for things.
Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to use this for, you know, when you mix paint and you're not 100% sure if the water amount is correct or it's just not quite the right shade or you don't know, I want to use it for this. So having a little test paper to the side to see if it's the right pigment or, you know, that's what I'm hoping to use it from. Yeah, if you plan to get it from the Jackson sale, yeah, exactly. 100%. I was Googling stuff.
I'm just looking for details. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
It's Audrey's art corner.
Okay.
Pay no attention to the mic behind the corner.
And the one last paper thing that I got, I already showed the Fluid 100. I got some Bauhong. So I've heard lots of good things from Dustin, our Bean / Vanaduck friend here. who's not here. Sticks
might be.
Middle. No, he's probably he has baby. He's busy. So this is rough. So you can actually this is rough paper. It's I don't know.
You can see the texture.
Yeah, it's very textured. Like super textured. What did I do with my Do you know what I do with the other paper? Oh, here. It's right here. So you can see the difference in texture. So this is the rough, and this is just cold process. So I did use this for the first time. So Baohong basically is a Chinese brand that I think that they're trying to come up with something that is close to Arches and the glycerin on the top and everything. And I hear it's not quite as good as Arches still, but it's close. Like, it's pretty good, especially for the price. And you can find it, the Merry Artist had it, and they also have it on Amazon and things. So I'm curious to use this a little bit more. I do realize when it's this rough, I have to use more water, because if you don't have enough to get in the ridges, it's not going to, you're getting railroads. Like when you have a fountain pen, when you're writing on rough surfaces, you get sort of uneven writing. So there's that. So I'm hopefully going to play with that a little bit more. What do you, oh. See, it's Arch. Yeah.
No, it's Arch.
No, I'm saying it correctly. Up next, paints. So I got, it's called Rosa Gallery, and I've heard good things about it. It's actually a Ukraine brand, and you can find it on different artist places. They have it in Jackson's Art, but I got this on Amazon, and it was a really good price. It was $20-some for this set of 24, 20, I think it's 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 24. And these are the swatches I did of those and the names for all of them. And I haven't done a lot with it yet, but I mean, it's really good for the price, for sure. You got your nice browns, and you got your primaries, and the only thing I wish I had a little bit more pinks. If you're getting this many browns and stuff, I wish I had like a little bit more of a pink besides just the carmine. But yeah, so we'll see how this goes. But they're full pans, and that's a very good price.
Some cool looking inks too, or paints.
Yeah,
Nice colors.
It's a nice little mix. I'm really liking this olive green down here too. It's really calling me. So yep. So we shall see how that goes.
I painted with those. And
next, I got the next two from Jackson's Art. Up first is Sennelier. I am assuming that's how you say it, but it's a French brand, and it's honey-based, which means it doesn't dry in pans as well, or as what you get from ones like this. It's not going to look like this. It's not going to be hard like that. It's going to be softer even when it dries. So I'm hoping to see how this compares, just as a nice, this has been around for, I don't remember, they said like hundreds of years this brand has been, so I'm very curious. It's sort of similar to M. Graham, I'm assuming, but I haven't really tried that, so both of them are sort of the honey based, so I want to see how that compares to like Daniel Smith and other things.
Oh, you had two honey based things?
I have one M. Graham
paint,
like just one that I tried, and then I just wanted to get primaries. So I sort of wanted to get primaries in a set, because it's cheaper when you get like a little set like this, and then it will help me figure out which kind I actually like and want to stick with to what I mean. And the last thing I got, it was called this QOR by a brand named Golden. And this actually might be in the US, but I also got this from Jackson's. But the thing about this one is it has a binder that's not gum arabic, and it's not honey or anything like that. It's called Aquacel, I want to say. So it's their own sort of proprietary thing. But they're really known for having big bursts of color. When you do like a wet on wet, it just really spreads out nicely. So I'm curious how this is going to go. But they're just little ones. So again, these weren't very expensive. So
I mean, even a little one's kind of seems like a lot of paint.
It's
probably.
still a lot of paint, yeah. And I have a friend now that is going to send me. We're going to do some swaps of paint, so I've been getting like little pans to send those off and everything. And the last thing I got are brushes and a brush case for travel. Don't judge me.
For what? Getting brushes?
Oh, so I got this case here. And it's going to be sort of a travel one, but it's like hardcore more than I expected it to be. So what you can do is just have it and zip it up, but you can also do it like this, fold it, and so it sits up nicely. So you can sort of see it easier as you're working. And when you're done, you just go whoop, and put it back down. So I got a stippling brush. So it's just more of like a goat hair sort of deal. So you can actually do little stippling action. And I got a fan just to do sort of a similar idea. I saw some people using that as sort of patting motion. So I thought that would be fun. And Dustin, who was asking me, I finally got a few of the Black Velvet silver brand that he was recommending. And so I got a couple of these. We'll see how they are. I have, again, just got these the other day. Haven't used them that much. And then, unfortunately, I have... Carol's not here.
Here.
Oh, Carol is here?
Yeah.
Where's Carol?
She's been here a few times.
Okay. Well, Carol, I got the Escoda Sable Hair Brush. The Reserve... Look, fancy. It's fancy. So...
Have you used it yet?
I've not, and I'm hoping it's going to change my life. I hope it changes my life. It's like, it's the creme de la creme. So hopefully, that goes well. And then I got a mop brush. So some of these are the ones that I've had before. But a mop brush is basically mimics squirrel hair, which absorbs all the water. And you can really put a lot of water down on for a wet-on-wet technique.
Where'd you get the case from, says Deborah Jane.
This is Jackson. So I meant to show. Yeah, this is the outside. So this is Jackson. It was like, I don't know, like $10 or something. So it's bigger than I expected it to be. But
we had
it's
to
still...
switch her paint bag because it didn't fit in her old paint bag.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I have it in a fall raven bag now, which is great because it fits perfectly for all the things that I have.
Yeah.
Yep. Sable is the best. Well, okay. So yeah, I hear people are Black Velvet, and then people are Sable. Like, people are purists. They like what they like, and then, so I don't know what I like. I've been using my velvet brushes, which are fine, and they are good for certain things, but maybe not for others. I also got a couple, like I was saying, the rigger brushes, the ones that are really long for fine detail work.
So thin.
It's so thin. And again, these were on a really good deal. And the last thing I got here is a dagger brush. I can get that little stray one. But it's nice for petals and stuff, so it sort of has that sort of chiseled on the edge. So we'll see how that is as well. I could take these out. Like, I don't need this anymore, but look.
Why not,
Still,
right?
why not? Yeah. And then a couple, I think, might have been, and I got a couple Da Vinci ones as well, which is another great brand for brushes, from what I've heard. I hear Da Vinci and Escoda are very, very popular. So
She's been very brave and just leaving this out on the divan where the cat likes to sit. And I'm like, cat's going to sit on there.
The fancy ones are covered still, so that's why I dealt with it. Okay, last is my artwork itself. Okay, so remember last week when Mike was saying, we told Mike that he needed to draw me our birthday cake or paint me a birthday cake?
Mm-hmm.
He did. He
I
did.
did.
So everyone, are you ready for Mike's watercolor?
Set yours. Yeah, definitely show mine first.
Do
You
you
gotta set your expectations low.
I mean, I haven't shown any of mine, so we should.
No, definitely that one
or
first.
do you want to do mine last?
Absolutely, this one first.
Do you want to show here? Do you want to describe it and talk about it?
There's a birthday cake.
Birthday cake.
Katie. Oh, goodness.
Katie got heated.
I mean, that's like the third or fourth time. Where you been?
Oh, yeah.
I made a cake. Kinda.
What kind of cake is it?
Funfetti.
That's 100% funfetti cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't go super well, but it is like the third thing I've ever painted, and look, it's the last thing I'll probably paint this year.
Oh,
so
quiet.
maybe I'll paint something for
No.
her birthday next year. But that is probably the next time I will be coerced into painting. Oh my god, am I bad at painting, and I really dislike it. But this is definitely a funfetti.
The thing is,
so there you
I
go.
was able to give you suggestions
Yeah.
that would have helped, but it's always
I don't
after
have
the fact.
I don't have the vocabulary for any of the things you say, so you're like, no, this on this, and like, I don't know what any of those words mean. You say a lot of watercolor words that just don't
Really?
have any meaning to a person who doesn't know anything about watercolor. You're like, oh, you got to do this and
You
this,
got,
and
yeah,
like
you got to
none
sign
of
and
those
date
words
your
mean.
artwork.
Yeah.
So right here, you just have to let one dry before doing it. I do it. I'm impatient, so I'm the same thing.
Yeah. No. It's not my first
It's just
time
letting
out.
things
It's
dry.
early.
Literally,
Yeah.
that's the only thing here is just
Yeah.
letting things dry before doing it. Even
Yeah,
when you think it's dry.
I kind of thought I had, but it's not bright
Yep.
enough in our living room. I don't know how Audrey sees anything, but also I'm old and my eyeballs are going away.
Yeah, you
and
need to go get your eyes checked.
I gotta get
for
my
sure.
eyes checked, but it's just,
Yeah.
it's not great. Yeah, all right, I'll sign it. I've probably got a thing
Okay,
for that
good.
here somewhere.
So,
Unless you stole all my
a few
pirate
of the
tips.
things that I did is this, and it's look, it's really hard to draw eggs. I can't draw eggs. These
are
look
hard.
a little bit like pickles, but or what did you think that they looked like? I can't remember.
No, I thought they looked like pickles. No, not pickles. I didn't say that. Where'd that even
Well, I
come
mean,
from? You
look.
just said pickles.
And
I don't remember.
I don't. You said it looked like something.
Mushrooms or something.
They
maybe.
could be macarons, maybe potentially, but
Kinda.
eggs are hard. Like when
Eggs
you
are
look
hard.
far away, you're like, oh, they're probably eggs, and
Those
you know,
are probably eggs.
it's look, Jordan almonds. Well, it looks like Jordan almonds,
Oh,
but
they
like,
totally do.
yeah, but it's just a really small basket or nest. So that's true. There you go.
Yeah,
there
Jordan
you go.
almonds. That's what those are.
And another one that I tried, and it's the different paper, and I was learning. So I was trying to do sort of a, an Eastery sort of deal. I sort of winged it a little bit. I did watch like a quick little thing on roses or peonies or whatever you want to, any sort of folded flower. Give them heads and wings and make them into baby words. There you go. I could do that, right?
Yes,
I mean,
just give them
just-
heads.
yeah. I mean, look, the body's sort of there. It just needs a little bit. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's sort of cute. It's, it's cute. I'm not unhappy. Let's see. Next here, I can't remember what this is called, but they're like colostrum or caladium.
Caladiums.
Palladium. That's what this is. And I think the reason why she went with this is because these are complementary colors, and so you have to sort of learn to have those work with each other without turning into a muddy mess. And I don't feel like it did. It's fine. You can tell what it is. And what Mike was saying, I should have done a couple more on it, but
signed
I
it.
can still do it. I can still. A very different thing. Colostrum is a different thing, and I know it's a thing, but
like from like whale boogers or something like
So
that.
these are not elephant ears, but they're sort of a similar. Those are alocasia.
Or colocasia.
Colocasia. These are similar.
Oh, no, that's a very different thing.
It is not that. Becky, thank you. I know you know what that. Yeah, it's not that, though. Oh, you can have it in powdered form. Interesting.
Well, look.
Interesting. Okay. Next, I did this one. Again, I've done a few of these salt ones before. You've seen those before. It just so happens the person that I'm following with the tiny paintings had one using the salt. And so, yeah, this one turned out okay. I think that she didn't have this color background, but I was sick of having so many green things.
There's some caladiums for
There you go. Yeah, I mean, look, it totally looks like
I
that.
think that's actually very
mean-
close, yeah. I think it's,
Yeah.
why did it change? What's going on here?
Yeah.
A weird thing happened.
That's how you spell that.
Yeah, caladiums.
Yeah. So there's that one.
I like the dandelion too. Dynamic, I think, is the right one. It's really
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I like all the ones you do with like the little salts on them. I think the salt that makes like an interesting thing.
And salt is really difficult. Well, not difficult. It's easy, but you have to know certain paints and colors work better for the salt, and sometimes they don't really work that well. Like it doesn't spread like you think it's going to. So it does match my nails. Oh, speaking of, this is Zoya Bunny. It's their color of the month. It's only available today because they sold out of it. So if you like this sort of Eastery blue, it's available today. I don't know if it's going to be available after that. This one I'm pretty happy with. Like, it's not too bad. This one's okay, right? It's totally, you can tell it's a lighthouse. And I've got, there's things I would have changed if I did it again.
Yeah? I mean, I think it looks pretty great.
Yeah, I would have done a little bit more dark and lights in this area. I would have changed this a little bit, so.
Okay. I mean, I think it's, I like the way the light is in there.
I don't feel like I'm getting the movement as much there, is all. Like,
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So.
no, I think it's got good movement, but,
And then I started doing some abstract things. And this one I brought home yesterday. And what did you say? It was unsettling?
Yeah.
So, are you ready for this unsettling? It is.
It's not bad. It's just
No,
a little
no, it's not
there's
bad.
something a little unsettling about it.
It is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there's salt, there's lines, there's a bunch of water. It's, I actually...
I think I like it that way better.
You like it that way? Look, you can do it whichever way. It's art, It's not supposed to be anything.
Yeah, the lighthouse is wearing glasses, which are on mobile. Yeah, those would be pretty dope glasses, actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mood. I know, right? And that
Yeah.
mood is unsettling. Yeah, there's something weird about it.
Yeah.
It's like if Rothko was looking, I don't know, doomy.
And then this one I did today. It's not on the paper that I like, and so I don't know if that would...
Try horizontal? I don't know, something like that. I don't know, I kind of like it this way. Like, it's kind of going like that way or something. I don't
That's
know.
the great thing about it. It doesn't matter. This one's
not
not
of
supposed
anything.
to be of anything.
Yeah.
So this one I did today. Again, it's not on the paper that I like, but I also did more of an... And look how big it is. I did big one. So I did this today, and I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's cool.
It wasn't supposed to necessarily be something. I mean, I did it based on what I think it could be. So you just add paint from the tubes and then sort of put it in the middle and sort of add water and sort of let the water do its thing, So that's that one.
Yeah.
And then this last one I did.
This one, chill, not unsettling.
Okay,
Yeah.
really?
The other one, unsettling. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of a sky or water with seeing, like, that's sort of the vibe with it, but it doesn't have to be anything. What?
I still have this one.
I mean, I don't know why you like that one, but...
I do.
And I made 2 of these, and I'm thinking about doing a giveaway, which sounds silly because it's just like, I don't know, I don't know if anyone would even want these, but I did 2 of them. And so the color of the month is, the flower of the month is the daisy. So I made 2 different kinds of, 2 different daisies.
Daisies.
Yeah. So I don't know if I have a preference. I think I like this one a little bit better. Mm-hmm. But So I sort of liked it. It's fine. So I was thinking about doing like an Instagram giveaway and just sending it to somebody. Because, I mean, all I have to do is put in an envelope and...
We got envelopes.
Yeah, we have envelopes. And so if anyone would actually like an original painting...
An original, yeah.
I mean, it's an original recipe, technically.
Look at this one.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm just over here shopping
He's
cladiums.
Mike's not even listening, so...
I'm listening and watching, but I'm also just doing other stuff. Look at that.
Shopping.
Look at that. That's a fun one. Mm-hmm. What is it called? Miss Muffet.
Miss Muffet. I love it.
Yep. How fun is that?
These are only houseplants, right?
You can grow caladiums outdoors, but they're not...
Colostrum. I can't believe I mixed that
Very
up.
different thing, apparently. I mean, they'll die off in the winter or whatever. You can grow them outside.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on where you are,
Well, I would sign it. Thank you, Ray. I would sign it. And I sign things at the very end when I'm sort of at at the end. So that was my hour. So thanks.
It kind of was.
It wasn't an hour.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know. I know. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, I think Auntie Marge grows caladiums.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, you gotta have. We can't do them really. You have to have more shade for
that's
our
one of
weather. We
those,
have to have more shade, but
Yeah.
well, it says they are perennials. Or at least they can be. It's a bulb, so it's entirely possible. I mean, look, if Marge does it, we could, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, let's ask her if she has any caladiums.
Keep that in there.
Keep this with all your things.
Okay. Sign now.
It's signed. It's officially an art. An art was attempted.
Yep.
I don't know what else we got.
You have lots of things.
Audrey's art corner. Oh, I do have lots of things. I just finished making a video in which I. Here we go.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of ink samples and such from a store
China?
called from Australia, but
Yeah.
from this company called.
Oh my
I know.
goodness.
soandso.com.au. They're in.
They have some fun things on that site too.
Yeah, there's some really fun
Yeah.
stuff. But I got a bunch of inks from Kitty Ink Pot, which is a small maker in China.
Yeah.
And there's also some Journalize in here, which I believe is also from China. These are all, there's so many.
You just bought all of the ones they had.
Yeah,
It was in stock.
I basically did get all of them. I mean, if I'm going to order them from Australia, I might
Yeah.
as well get all of them that I can.
How many mils is that? 2?
Yeah, it's like two.
Wow.
Like they're small samples.
That's too bad it's not 3.
I know.
at
Well, they
least.
weren't.
Look,
yeah.
I mean,
look, they weren't cheap either, but
yeah.
you know, what are you gonna do? They're 2 mils. Look, that's plenty for swatches and for an ink for a fill or two of a pen.
And to see if you like it.
Yeah,
And
right.
if you do like it, then you know.
And then I got this one in a bottle. This is called Pumpkin Head Teddy Bear or something, which is a pretty fun name.
Is that a full bottle of this?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know you got a full bottle of one.
Well, I was only able to get like one because most of them were sold out in bottles.
And they have like small 5 mil bottles as well, but those were mostly
Those are all
sold
gone.
out.
Yeah, I didn't find any, but yeah, they come in a nice bottle. It's cute.
It's cute.
This one's kind of on the pale side, but these really specialize in shading.
Yeah.
And so I did a whole bunch of swatching.
Oh wow.
I know the box is super cute, right?
Yeah.
I picked
that's
up a
super cute.
pin BBS that I hadn't seen before that come in a cool bottle too. Because you can't really get pin BBS over here much.
Yeah. Which those are good too.
Yeah. But this is these are the Journalized ones, which are all shimmers. Journalized does a lot of shimmer.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And these all look really neat. I've liked every Journalized ink I've gotten. You can get these at Van Ness and somebody else stocks
know
them too,
Van
and I
Ness,
can't
that's the
remember
one
who
I
it was. I don't think it's Atlas. Maybe? I don't think it is. Somebody else has Journalized, but they're kind of hard to find. And then, any issue with Journalized clogging my pens? You know what? No. I mean, let's, I got one in this pen right here, actually. Let's see.
I had it happen one time from somebody who brought a pen to me, but I think it was an issue from previous.
It was in that
films,
little.
not
It was in that little opus. Those short opus pens, I think, are not that great with shimmer.
With number 5, I find the number 5 nibs just don't really work as well with it. But number 6s, even any kind, I haven't really had an issue.
Yeah, no problem. And this thing is chock full of shimmeries. It's
so many.
This is Pillars of Creation. Orion's Dreamy Stars or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's got so much shimmer, like it's just total shimmer. But I haven't had it clog up anything except for that one little Opus 88 pen, which I was surprised by. But you know, it's also clogged with the previous shimmer I put in there, so I don't think that's a Journalized problem.
Yep.
I think it just doesn't love it there. But it's really good.
Ruth, it's right on the nail. RIGHT on the nail is my blog. My for nails.
2 ml samples you like because it makes you feel less guilty if you hate the ink. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Smrooty? I don't know. I'll look it up here in a bit when I finish talking, but these are the Kitty Ink Pot ones. This is the one I got the full bottle of course, the palest one.
I mean, it's super fun though. But
It is really fun. Like, look at the orange.
That's probably why
and
they had a
peach
bottle
and-
with it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm curious what that's gonna look like.
Yeah.
I kind of want to put it in something real wet, like a pelican or something.
A pelican, yeah.
Or something really fine and wet. I've got some stuff like that. But
Or a King of Pen or something.
maybe it goes in a King of Pen.
I don't know, maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, grab me a King of Pen. Third white drawer down, I think, has a King of Pen in there. That's I've cleaned out recently. But yeah, that probably will work. You see one? It's on the right hand side. Yeah, sick. But like, I probably if I could have gotten caramel almond waffles, I think that would have been better. It's like that one, but just gone more gray.
Yep.
You know.
Jet Pens has it.
Oh, Jet Pens have them.
Thank
okay.
you, Tom.
Yeah, the only thing is they're like very expensive. They're like
Well, yeah.
$22 to $30 a bottle or something. They're small-ish bottles too, but they are rad. Well, these are. These are not that bad.
Oh, I was about these. I'm like, well, they're having to go from
China
to Australia to. I mean.
Yeah. No, these weren't that bad. Journalized is ones that I don't think you can get these in the U.S. at all. I've never found a U.S. vendor that has them.
Saw them on AliExpress.
Yeah.
And the Australian site.
Yeah. But these look really cool. I mean, look at this one. Look at the name on there. Forest Wind knows where to find the mountain bird. Great names. I really like the names. Candle Flame in the Forest. Shimmer. Although I don't know if it actually has shimmer in it. If it does, it is very, very slight shimmer. I didn't know that it did until I started writing the name. I don't know. Maybe my sample... it's got a couple little bits of shimmer. But not much. Not much. These are really interesting looking inks. I like them a lot.
What's your favorite? Or you don't know it's supposed to end nothing, but just based on swatches.
I've only done this swatch for these. I haven't done official swatches for them. I mean, it might be that caramel almond waffles is like, I think...
I was going to say, this one has to be your favorite. Like, that tells me... That's Mike. He would like that.
Yeah, it's weird. And a lot of these are actually a little stranger than they look on camera. Although the camera is pretty good at representing the colors right now, so that's good.
Yeah.
About 3 full bottles of Kitty Ink Pen, they all look similar. Oh, interesting.
Oh, really?
I wonder which ones you got.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are pretty cool. A certain yam is a great name too.
I was gonna say a certain certain yam though.
Resting in the evening breeze, fallen star in the sea, eternal moon, gramophone that can only rewind. Like what? These are amazing. Like the names are so good.
Well, I think it's the translation that.
I mean, maybe I don't know. It's really really good. I like the teal in the middle. A certain early dawn.
I like ones that like. This is good. I like when it has a little bit of brown. Is it just me?
Artworld did that thing. Speaking of amazing translations, this is something that I cackled about on the live stream on Twitch the other day. So somebody told me about this Ink House. Ink House has this Platinum 3776, which is really nice looking. Like that's a really good teal and stuff there. And then I haven't shown it yet. Here's the thing. When I translated the page because it's in Chinese. It translated these buttons as add a scorpion and instantly squid.
I wouldn't add a scorpion, you know?
Yeah, but when you click these, what does it do? It did something weird. It says, Google is in, Facebook is coming.
Wow.
like, is that a threat? What is this? I don't even know what, like, what does it even mean to add a scorpion? So I don't actually know. But instantly squid, it's just turned into a squid. So now I think I might have to make inks with those names. I don't, or pins or something. I don't.
Squid.
Like we've already done a black, unfortunately, for instantly squid.
That's true.
But like, I mean, Humboldts and cuttlefish and stuff do all kinds of crazy colors. It could be anything.
So yeah, this reminds me of, without actually reference or anything, of a kumpu without the bits on it, like the wavies or whatever.
The Kumpo, I think, is more green than you're remembering. This does remind me of another one that's...
This is just based on just glancing at it, and it's a 3776. So
yeah, I mean, I think the price for this is fine. I don't know what Hong Kong dollars translate to.
If you're getting that, they're certain brands are suspending from Hong Kong to the U.S.
I mean, I get it. Greg just said that like DHL is going to suspend service over a specific
800, I think.
Yeah. You'd buy a bottle of Instantly Squid. I know that would be cool, right? I don't know what I would do for that. Like I've already got a black though. I mean the black does have pigment in it, but I don't know, something. Let's just figure out something for Instantly Squid and add a scorpion. Just so good, such good stuff. So anyway, I swatched all of those. I'm gonna put this in a pen here soon. And I also got a bunch of pens and stuff in the mail yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
You haven't actually seen this. Let's talk about this one now. So I was talking to...
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
So I was talking to the maker of Artcraft Pen Co., James Hubbard?
Yeah.
James? That sounds right, James
so.
Hubbard. Hong Kong government also blocked shipment. I get it. $194 for USD, that is... I mean, that's impulse buy price, honestly. I don't know what shipping would be, but like if that was at a pen show, I'd be like, for a platinum? Yeah, done. I'll take that. But it's real pretty. So he makes these pens that are designs, I guess, and it has various makers, but Does a bunch of different kinds of 3D printed pens. Here we go. So he's got one. He worked for Boeing. So he used to work in the space program, and so he has all these pens, like the Moonwalk pen and such. That like have the boot print and stuff. And this is like when you see the pen, like it's in the pen. It's really cool. Oh, that's a Franklin Christoph nib right there.
It is.
Yeah. But I mean, these are really neat. And so I was talking to him about it. I'm like, oh yeah, my dad worked for Boeing back in the Apollo days. And he's like, yeah, so did I. So. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. You'll bring yours to Triangle? Which one? Oh, did you get that one?
No.
Well, do I need more temptation? I don't know. But I was talking to him about it, and he has them 3D printed. He knows a guy that does a bunch of really good 3D printing. And then in order to make them like better, he has them, they're coated in Cerakote.
Yeah.
But they are an air dry Cerakote, apparently. So
the 3776. Oh.
Yeah. That he was talking about the.
He
he was talking about that platinum.
I thought you were talking about the other one with the crater.
No. Yeah, no, I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've seen those. But yeah, this is an air dry Cerakote because 3D printed materials generally can't take the heat that Cerakote requires. So this is one of them. This is the spiral with a clip. You can see it says Artcraft there, kind of down here-ish. And they make them clipped and no clips, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
There's a little finial up here.
Is that green? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's actually the color of the 3D printing material. It's a black.
Oh. It is okay.
But I think they're only printed in black, and he said a couple of them were 3D printed, but I forget which ones. But they come in like a whole rainbow of colors. I want to say the black. Maybe it's only black, but there aren't that many colors of this particular material. It pulls off.
Oh, it's pull. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're made around this little Schmidt interior. But yeah, the finishes are all Cerakote, which is really cool. Cerakote is a nice material. It feels good in the hand.
It feels nice, yeah.
Yeah, so I was surprised. I thought this was like a purple material, but that's the Cerakote.
That's the Cerakote on it, yeah.
But apparently they make all kinds of cool Cerakote colors for this stuff. So, and they make them in matte and also gloss and all kinds of things. So yeah, it's Artcraft. Yeah. Cerakote with a C. It's a ceramic material.
Yeah.
But it's very, very durable. It's the same kind of thing you have on... like Tactile Turns and the Studio Neat Mark 1s and I mean lots of things, honestly. But generally you have to do this in like high heat because it's got to bake. But this is apparently not like that. So the purple is all Cerakote, which is neat. But yeah, it's got this little Schmidt number 5 in there, perfectly fine nib action. Hey David, welcome in.
Hey David.
It's got a converter in there. It's got takes cartridges. You can make it into a roller ball if you want to. He sent me all the parts for it, which is really cool. What's the website? Here is the website. Right.
It's very light.
Yeah, it's really light. It's because of the 3D printed stuff.
And I always think of Cerakote. I always think of this, even though obviously it's not. This is just the coating, so it's not heavy at all. So
yeah. Well, yeah, because these are like titanium.
Metal,
you know.
Yeah.
Does it chip? It can chip. It's pretty resistant to stuff,
Yeah,
but if you drop it real good on some hard materials, you can chip it. But it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. And this is, you should now need to buy Cerakote. Yeah, I'm not sure what the setup requires for this. It does take a lot of time, though. He said the teal, which is the one we were like, oh yeah, that's really beautiful.
Is my favorite, for sure.
He said that's definitely the most popular, and he's out of that for a long time, because it takes a long time for the Cerakote's got to cure, and he's got to have it, all that stuff. But it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So you can get them clipped, clipless. He sent me this stuff. This is an extra cap. This is the unclipped cap.
Oh, he sent you both. That's nice of him.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. We were trying to figure out which to get, and I liked the look of the clipless better, but for reviews and stuff, I thought it would be good to have the clip.
Yeah, it's easier to imagine something. I was emailing back and forth with him, and I was like, let's go ahead and get the clipped one, because it's easier, I think, for people to imagine it with no clip. Just kind of
turn it
there you go, like that. He's like, oh, no problem. I'll just send you an extra cap. No
because
big deal.
the clip really, if you like a clip, knowing what it looks like or how it functions is a bigger deal, you know?
Yeah. It takes a decent amount of time just for the print. Yeah, right. So, Yeah, I think this is pretty cool, and these are well priced. I want to say they're
Yeah, it's
between
not-
79 and 99, depending upon options.
Yeah.
So clipped versus unclipped, rollerball, like all kinds of things will change the price a little bit. But yeah, this is really cool. So I got this in the mail like yesterday.
Yeah.
I have not
I
had
have
time
not seen it.
to mess with it. Yeah, because I got other stuff, and then I was like, we have to take a nap. I'm too tired to stay awake anymore.
Yeah.
So cracked cap is always a disappointment. Yeah, it does suck when that happens, but I'm sure he'll make it right. He seems like a really good guy. Platypus
Yeah, he was
pins,
super
3D
nice.
printed. Could it be even better? Yeah, there are some really good 3D printed pins out there. Like Practical Pins does a really good 3D print.
They've definitely come a long way.
Yeah, I got one of their like original run, and they remembered who I was. I had never met them, and I
Yeah.
met them at Philly. Was it this year? Must have been this year, I guess. But I met them at Philly. I was like, oh hey, I got one of your pins. Like, oh yeah, no, totally. You got one of like first batch. I'm like, yeah, because they were awesome. So those are fun. And I got some fun stuff from.
Luxury brand.
I grab the leather things right there.
Sure.
Yeah, I got some fun stuff from luxury brands. So these are Girologio pin things. This is a pencil pouch here, and like this nice leather. This is the same kind of leather I think that I got my Kernel notebook cover in. And it feels really good.
I really like a pebbled leather. Do you like pebbled or you like smooth more?
I generally go for the smooth, but
do you?
but I like this a lot.
Yeah,
So,
I like that the pebbled usually has a softness and a movement a little bit more.
Yeah, it does. It feels like it does. It's real nice. This is a pencil case. It's got like exposed zipper and that sort of thing. So I wouldn't put fountain pens in it, and they'd all touch. But I do have just fistfuls of like gel pens and stuff that I can chuck in here, or whatever, paint things. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
But
If it's long enough, it looks long.
It's pretty long.
That's good.
I mean, here's a Franklin Christoph 50 for scale.
Okay, I mean that's.
Like it would fit with plenty of room on either side. So
Yeah.
yeah, plenty of room in there. Actually, that's a nice color match too.
It really is. Yeah,
So-
it's a fun color. I like that leather color.
Cornflower, I think is what you called it.
Yeah,
I think that's
that's
pretty.
pretty- yeah.
That's pretty right. I like that. And then this one is a pin wrap from Girologio. They bought that brand a little while ago and have been making new stuff for it. So this is the same kind of leather, and it's like this is a thick.
It is.
Thick leather,
Yeah.
but like very soft and nice. Kind of got that pebbled feel to it as well. And on the inside, it has like a little flap here in case you have. Carol Gillette told me why specifically they did that flap, and it's there's some artist things that are very long, and I don't remember what they are. And I don't think it's paintbrushes, but for something, I forget what it is. If you're an artisty person, what do you have that's really long that you need to roll up and like protect the tops of?
I mean, generally, I think brush. But
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I.
But you wouldn't actually need that. I mean,
Well,
you would because you don't want them to touch. But anyway.
Yeah, and then you're gonna roll them up. I don't know. Maybe it's brushes, but I'm gonna ask her what it is. I only got these last night, but these have actually two flaps depending on like how long the thing is. So
Oh,
you're putting pockets,
interesting. I didn't.
right?
I don't know why I was thinking those colors were just fabric or different look. I wasn't even thinking there were actually two flaps. I'm
Yeah.
glad you said that or showed that
Right?
because I just sort of was imagining it was only this up here and this wasn't even a thing.
Yeah, pretty neat, right? So if you have shorter pens, you can put them in there. If you got longer stuff, that way. If you have real long stuff, you can just roll it up this way. If you have shorter
So can you
things,
actually put two? You can't.
I
put
don't think you could.
Okay, unless
Yeah.
it's like a.
There'd have to be a lot more slack. Your little like skinny brushes could do that for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
But with
So
a
if I
pen in
wanted
there-
brushes and a few pens are small, theoretically.
Maybe. I don't know. Grab a skinny brush and see if it fits. Palette knives for sure. Yeah, paintbrushes,
One I
long
don't
handle.
care about as much. I don't-
Well, I mean, I'm not going to mess it up probably, but yeah, you could definitely do that. Yeah, if you want to do that a little bit, put pens next to long skinny brushes. Yeah, that actually would probably protect it more than I think it would. I think it'd be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go.
Yeah,
Or
but
knitting needles too. Yes,
oh yeah,
Christy.
yeah. You know that might have been the thing. And that sounds really familiar. That's probably right.
It's probably that. Yeah.
Yeah. For the rickshaw rolls of the flap because the skinny pins sometimes slip out of the non-flap kind upside down. Yeah, for sure. So this will do either like this way if you have long pens, or you can fold it over. The 50 here is very long, but
Yeah.
this hasn't been broken
That's an
in or
outlier.
anything. But yeah, then it'll be like this. So yeah, really really nice, and I like the leather on this a lot. I think it's good leather.
Does
So,
it smell good?
It does smell good. Yeah.
Sometimes they don't smell like.
Yeah, it
I
kind of
don't
smells
know.
like smells like basketball.
Yeah.
Like this is the kind of leather I think of as like basketball
That's
leather.
the
Like
Carnow is
yeah.
basketball
It's
leather. I
literal,
call it
yeah.
literally was for.
the orange one I have, he said it was like literally basketball. But I don't think you can get it anymore. So he's like, no, it's the
Yeah.
last ones because we couldn't do it anymore. So I sent those, which was really cool. And then also pens. So I want pen wraps that have a pocket for Kleenex. Oh. No Twitch. Not on Fridays. That's a Tuesday and Thursday thing for me. Tuesday and Thursday.
David had scrolled up, but David said something about he went to Houston and got some pens done by Kirk. He's apparently in drum school.
Yeah, Kirk is at Drum Ghouls this weekend. Yep. He's at Drum Ghouls. That's pretty cool. Yep, he'll be there today and tomorrow. I don't know about Sunday. Probably not Sunday.
Yeah, probably not Sunday.
Probably won't be open on Sunday. I don't know. And then I have some pens. What do I do with them? Oh, here we go. So, I'll show this one last, but this is the one that I had asked for. So like, hey, could I get one of those maybe?
Well, everyone knows Mike wants a 3776.
I do love a 3776.
Including the one that was the penthouse or whatever too.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. But they sent me a couple of Laban pens, which is really cool because I've only ever had one other Laban pen, and Audrey got it for me so long ago she's forgotten about
I
it.
literally have forgotten about it, and people don't really talk about them. Laban that
Yeah, you don't
much.
hear about them that
I
often.
mean, not that I hear anything negative. I just don't.
Yeah. I mean, the pens are like they run the gamut of prices from like pretty low to like, big like overlay skeleton pens and things that are much more expensive and stuff.
There's some good inks too.
The inks are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the inks a lot. So this is the Antique 2. It comes with a little sticker of itself, which is fun.
I like the color of the packaging with the orange and blue. That's very you.
And it opens off the side, which
Yeah.
is kind of unusual.
Yeah.
So this is the Antique 2, which is a brass bodied pen, which has they all have the two that he sent have like really nice clips. They're both spring loaded sort of mechanical clip things, and they're solid. They're not like little punch outs or anything. So a nice solid clip there. It unscrews. And the nib on this one feels small to me, although I know this is, it's like just a little number 5 nib. It's nothing weird or anything, but it just feels small. But it also feels like, I don't know, it has like a vintage feel to me, but heavier.
Yeah.
Is it heavy? I mean, it's not that heavy. Most of the weight is actually in the cap.
Yeah, I was surprised it wasn't. It's lighter than like a tactile turn and things like that.
Yeah, maybe.
I think.
Well, let me see. I mean, it might be similar. I don't know. I don't have my scale down here to tell, but when I weigh them up, I'll let you know. But yeah, this is a nice little pen.
And with the price point is really good.
The price point for both of these is right around $100.
Yeah, we're saying that it would be a good pen for. I mean, not an absolute beginner, but you would get a really inexpensive one. But for somebody, generally people who first start to get into pens like heavier pens. So this isn't too heavy, but a little heavier, and that sort of price point that people can be like, oh, that's a lot, but I can afford that.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice, especially for things like I like kind of those occasion sort of gifts,
Yes.
like graduation or new job or something like that. You want to like celebrate and like, hey, here's a classy thing for you to start your new journey with. Like they're in that like $100 price range, which is like pretty reasonable for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But way better than your average pens that you'd find in a Things Remembered, like way better than a Things Remembered or something would have, At least usually. I haven't been to one of those.
I haven't either.
Do they still exist? Is Things Remembered still a thing?
Probably.
I mean, they were a store that had like all kinds of knick-knacky stuff that you could get engraved, but these feel like they would be there, but like a better, like a higher end version of that. And then this one is called the Rosa, and it's the Lilac, which is an acrylic pen. And Audrey was saying it didn't really feel like lilacs to her, and to me it feels more like hydrangeas.
Hydrangea reminds me more of.
But my lilacs are darker than this, but it definitely gives the feel of like blossoms against green foliage and stuff like that. So
this is a very nice springy pen.
Yeah, super springy.
Yeah.
It's actually meant to be like definitely a springtime like Easter things blooming kind of pen. Yeah. So and this has the larger nib on it.
I like that it has the bigger. I like a two-tone nib.
I do too.
I wish FC. I was saying I wish FC has some two-tone because it's really classy. I like it.
Yeah. I haven't been to a traditional mall in a long time either.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. An Art Deco feel. You know, it's funny you say that because it actually is a. The brass one is kind of Art Deco too. This one's sort of modeled on like classical columns and stuff like that. But yeah, I like it. Wait, so what happened to Wendy Sue? Did we miss a thing? Things are pretty nuts. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, this is. This week is quite something. Oh, I see. Yeah, you've been pretty busy. The acrylic is really nice, right? Yeah, I like the colors, and I like the hardware with it too. We don't usually go for gold hardware, but
everyone knows I generally don't go for a gold, but this gold, yeah.
I think it's pretty. Sure. It's got nice, like sort of simple style to it too. Like the Le Bon in there is very nicely done, and it's the only thing on that band, which is kind of frosted. I like that.
No, I like this, especially for the price point that it is.
Yeah, this one's under. This one a little bit less expensive. Oh, this one's maybe a little bit. This one's a little bit more expensive. I think. Is
it? I don't remember.
But I mean, they're within like $10 of each other, so
yeah,
they're really right there. I think it'll look good. Well, everything looks better with rose gold, right? But the clip on this one also like a spring machine, like articulated clip up in here, and it's also a solid piece. It's not one of those little stamped ones. Those little stamped clips, I mean, they're fine, but they always feel a little bit less expensive than like just a solid, one-piece clip. So, yeah, this is pretty good. I'm impressed. I think it's really neat, and I don't think I'd seen it before, so that's fun. Put that back in there. I'm gonna do a little new pin day video for these. So I haven't done that yet. Y'all are seeing it beforehand.
Yeah.
Watching videos helping procrastinate your ink organization. Glad to help. All right, so this is the new platinum on the block. Of course,
by far the most expensive out of them.
Between all of this stuff, yeah. And I just got this one, the new Shape of Heart, which sold out immediately. Apparently, it's also the last Shape of Heart they're doing.
Really?
Yeah, I guess they did 4 of them, and that's it for this series of things. I'm glad I finally scored one because I didn't get any of the other ones.
I respect them for that, though.
Yeah. Yeah. When they say this is gonna be we're done with this thing, they seem like they just retire molds and styles and everything. There could
be a reason for that. Like there could be something with that, or it's who knows. There's so many reasons why a place discontinues something, or it's not to make you angry. It's usually.
I think they ought to do some more with like the compo design and stuff like that because
they have those molds.
Yeah, I heard what it costs for the molds for like all the unusual textures on the 3776. Wildly expensive. Like holy smokes, so thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, maybe tens. I forget what it was, but I remember hearing. I was like, just kind of blown away by the wild cost. So, what will Platinum do with all those hearts? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they'll save them. They'll probably save them for something else, right? But
save them, then melt them down, and make more nibs.
There you go. But this is the new North American exclusive. It's called Mountain Mist. And I contacted him because every time I see this pin in pictures, it looks entirely different. Yeah. We were looking at sort of a Google 4-pack of pictures, and like 3 of the 4 of them just looked very, very different from each other. I couldn't tell if it was blue or if it was green or like what was going on there, but
or how translucent it was.
Yeah. The how translucent is medium.
Medium.
Yeah. It's translucent, not transparent, but it's got like. Actually, is that a facet? I think there's a facet in there. Interesting. Huh. Yeah. I never noticed that before.
No.
I wonder if that's on the other ones. Well, I can't see the other. That one's opaque, but
yeah, one on each side.
Yeah, interesting. But you can see the slip and seal cap in there, which like clamps down on your section and keeps your nib from drying out. The finial here is that same kind of smoky thing, and then the bottom as well. Actually, is this? This is a different color between those two, isn't it? Like this is a slightly bluer material. You think?
I think
or maybe a little silverier or something.
Or is it this?
No, I don't think it's that dark.
Do you think it's in between?
I think it's in between. Yeah, I think it's it's a different. I think it's a different color, but it might just be thinner. It could be the same thing. It
could
thinner.
be thick. Yeah.
Let's look at the threads.
Well, look at the end.
That's different. These are the same.
Yeah, those are the same.
Oh, that's true. But I was looking at thickness though. See down here where the threads are, it would be thin like that, and it's a different color. So there's like 3 colors. Yeah, it's a whole third color. Yeah. How about that? And then you got another color, clear, for the section.
That nib.
And then the nib, though.
The nib, I think. I mean, I like it, but it might not be my favorite of the ones that are the matte or satiny finish.
Oh, you're not talking about the nib anymore.
No, but I think that's, the pen overall. But this bumps it up there because of this nib.
Yeah, this is the Smoky Mountains. It's supposed to be the Blue Ridge or Smokies. It's one of the two. I'll have to look it up. I was thinking Smokies, but it could be Blue Ridge.
Is the Blue Ridge part of the Appalachian?
Yes.
Appalachian?
That sounds right. Let me look it up. I'm sure it's on their site. Probably.
I mean, they're near, not near. Some places would be like, those are so far apart, but in the U.S., that's sort of less so.
Mountain Mist. I'm going to find their page.
You might need to type in luxury.
Luxury. Well, let me just go to their site and we'll do this. UXURY. There we go. Luxury brands, about accessories and such, pens, platinums.
I have the hiccups, pardon me.
Super shiny for great contrast. I know, right? It's really good. Oh, it's platinum dot. Oh, interesting.
It's not Mount Fuji because this is the U.S. version, so it's for.
I'm just gonna say okay to whatever that was. 4th and final edition. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Didn't even know. Well, actually, it might not be in here.
The first one.
It was not. That's the
Bluebird.
Bluebird.
That's the Plane of Heart. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, if I have to go check.
Platinum Pen USA website. No, that's Japan. Interesting. Well, I don't know the answer to that question right yet. I'll find out.
Just find one of the other websites, like Atlas or whatever, Yoseka or.
See Yoseka. They usually have good descriptions. Fuji, Mountain Mist, historic milestone of some kind.
Oh, it's inspired by Mount Fuji. You're right. You're okay.
What? Carol,
you're correct.
Well, that's the 3776. That's all the 3776s.
Carolina's Blue Ridge
This
Mountains.
is drawing from the misty ridges and rolling beauty of the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina. Yeah, Blue Ridge. Yeah.
I mean, they're based there, but where they are, there's no Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah, they're not far enough west.
They're basically in Charlotte. There's no mountains.
Well, they're kind of up north of Charlotte in the country, I think, but
close by.
But yep, close by.
Yeah.
So, yep.
We do not have mountains here. We have slight hills.
The first time the Mountain Mist features a custom branded nib in multiple colors in a single pen. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Good job, luxury brands.
Yeah, definitely 3 colors here.
Now we just have to have, Pilot do something like that.
I know, right? I know.
Platinum must be a little bit easier. Maybe they're a little more amenable to,
Yeah, but yeah, this nib is awesome. The pen is really pretty.
So that is the same as that, and those are
it's
third.
Not.
Yeah.
This is clear.
Oh, that's clear? Are you sure? It looks sort of like that.
You think that's translucent and not transparent? You count the fins. That's clear.
Yeah,
it might be the same. It might be the same color and just not mattified.
Mattified.
It could be. Yeah, you're probably right.
Right?
It's probably,
is that what everyone's saying?
That seems right. It's got the same kind of not quite clear.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely transparent, but not quite clear. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. So that's really neat. So that came in yesterday. A little smoke. Just a little smoke there. So yeah, really pretty stuff. I love a platinum.
Yeah.
So it's really cool of them to send that one out for me. It's kind of Blue Ridge. Yeah. Yep. That was the copy I found too, Carol.
Yeah. And Sailor is increasing their prices, so get it while you can.
Yeah, I got that email from Goldspot saying, "Hey, maybe buy those because they're increasing by 25% or something," which is a lot. Quite a lot.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yikes. When end-ish of April, but I don't remember when exactly. Something like that. But too soon for sure. Yeah, I want to say the 20th something is what I read, but it's been a little bit. Yeah, right around the. Yeah, of course. Well, I mean that's. I'm sure that's not what when Sailor's doing it. Like they don't know when pen shows are necessarily.
I'm guessing the King of Pen's gonna go up.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this might be... I might have got my last King of Pen. 25% more? Wow. Yikes.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to show my nib?
Is there something... Oh, yeah, that! I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah, so we filled Audrey's new pin up here with a new ink as well. What's it called? Something
Sunburst.
Something like that. Golden Sunburst?
Golden Sunburst. That
Something like that.
Yeah.
28. That sounds right to me. But this is this is one of those oranges apparently that will make a bunch of nib crud. So here's a little PSA for you, and that is, hey, don't be scared of that. It's okay. If it looks like this, it's all right. It's not ideal, and it means that like probably there's more air getting around this nib than we would like. Maybe usually that's the case, but I got to put this in something else to be sure because it's the first ink we've put in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it will crud up. This is just a little bit of crystals. This is just the dye crystallizing as the air evaporates, and it looks scary. But don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of the yellow component in the dye. So this will happen with oranges. It'll happen with reds, yellows, obviously, and also greens. So is everyone's E95 crud up every time? I mean, it shouldn't do it. I mean, it depends what ink you have.
It is.
It's
the
really
same
about
one.
Yeah, it's more about the ink and the and like the cap seal usually, but sometimes just the ink. Like Tasha's DAI will, like, you can almost watch it crystallize. It is so fast.
I wasn't expecting it. You know, I knew there was nothing wrong with it because I knew it's an orange, but
but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't stop anything. It's not a big deal. If you
it can. It wasn't
if
starting.
it gets if it gets too crusty, just like get it slightly wet. I put one drop of ink on the nib slit there, and it's just like, because all these crystals just want to turn back into ink as fast as they can.
Yeah.
A little bit of moisture, bam, ink. So it's not. But don't worry, it's not like it's a
fungus or anything.
Yeah. It's not a fungus. Your ink hasn't gone bad. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. So I wouldn't worry about it. Some of your octopus writing draws do that. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, depending on the color, of course. But yeah, just a little bit of water is totally fine. You just like, it's like run the sink and just like swish it under it real quick or whatever. But I keep a little, these are like little glue dropper bottles or oil dropper bottles. And I just keep,
water in there.
Like filtered water in here essentially. And just like, because you can dispense like a drop at a time. Come on, there we go. And I put the little cap on there so nothing gets in it, but you just, whoa. Well, that did more than one drop at a time, that's for sure. I must have squeezed it. You can see, just like sucked it right in there, and you know, it's fine. So, yeah, works great.
That's a technical term.
What's that?
Sucked it right in there.
Yeah, I think it is actually. I think that's literally the technical term for what it does there. Yeah. So, anyway, if you get that ink or you get an ink that does that, don't worry about it. That's fine. You could put distilled water in there if you wanted. I just do filtered water, and I don't think this is distilled. Pretty sure it's just filtered. Pretty sure. Maybe it was... Anyways, one of the two. But it doesn't really matter. I just do that instead of getting just tap because I don't want it to have anything in it, essentially. But these cap up real good. I mean, it's supposed to keep glue from drying out, so there's not really any, problem. By the way, how do you like the pen, Audrey? Says Greg.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's really nice, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I like mine a lot, too.
Yep. I used it for the first time this week.
Yep. I'm going to put some ink in this pen.
Okay.
I'm going to put this ink in this pen. Let's see how it goes. See how it goes. So this is the King of Pen right here, which has the ginormous King of Pen nib there. They only come in, generally only medium and fine, although there apparently are some broads out there. I've just never seen one. But it's got this big metal framus on here that gives you a bunch of weight and stuff, but just a standard sailor converter. So let's...
Eric says, look at the bird nest pen holder at John Ghouls.
Okay. Oh, it was your toe.
It was me.
Something cold hit my leg.
It was me. My toe is cold. Sorry.
I thought it was maybe a Scraggles.
No, my toe's not wet.
Well, it was cold, so it's kind of hard to tell the difference sometimes. Is it wet or is it cold? It's hard to tell. I think there. It's really interesting. It looks really gray there.
Yeah, that's great.
So, don't know what this is going to be like. I guess we'll see. The only one that doesn't really want a King of Pen? I mean...
Yes. No.
Probably. I mean, they are big, but the nibs are just so darn nice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It's darker than it appears on camera there a little bit. That's pretty. That's really light. Let's try it on some just like printer paper.
Yeah, lighter.
I mean, it's all right. You can read it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great. I wish I got another one in a full bottle, frankly, but it's fine. It's readable but pale.
Mm-hmm. It's just pale.
Yeah, and it definitely gets darker as it dries and like soaks in. It's better on the printer paper. So here are a couple of hot tips for pale inks. If you have an ink that doesn't have enough ink in it, put it in a finer, wetter nib instead of a bigger, broader one. That's like always the first thing. It's like, oh, I put a broad nib, but broad isn't helpful. Wet is helpful. So wetter and finer is good for these, and also use it on bad paper because then it'll soak in and actually do color stuff. Whereas if you put on really good paper, it takes a long time for it to dry. Yeah. Although you do see the orange on there.
You do see the orange.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the coated papers for fountain pen stuff will make it actually harder to see the ink and not easier.
Yeah.
So I'll see if it bled through. Nope. Not even a little bit. So that's good. Well, I don't know. There might be like
still
right there. But, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's actually just fine on printer paper. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see how I like it after a little bit.
Mm-hmm. But, and if it sits in the nib for a little while, it'll darken up too a little bit.
I mean, it doesn't. It's not going to do that much in a King of Pen. Those have such a good cap seal that it might not. But like other pens, it probably would. Just leave the bottle open for a while.
You should put it in here.
Could put it in there. Yeah. Although this hasn't dried up. I don't think it's just like crystallizing. Let's see. You still got a fair amount of ink in there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But. Yeah, put it in something. Just leave the bottle open in the windowsill. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah.
I mean, you can do that if you want to. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your pens, but yeah, not bad. This is was it Pumpkinhead Teddy Bear?
Are you ready for pizza?
I am.
Good.
Yeah, that works. That worked out fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see how this looks on here. So I put up that video with the Octopus Fluids Write and Draw ink on like Wednesday or whatever. Which hey, thanks for watching. Yeah. That cat is just sacked out behind you.
She's so hard just on the floor.
And that orange one gave me all kinds of problems in non-ecos. It's fine in an eco, and I was like, I've got all these other ones. Let's like ink some other ones up. And so I decided to do Pink Rhino because I'm like, I love the name. I don't like this ink. Like, it's kind of okay on here, but...
That's okay, yeah.
It doesn't... It's only okay. I don't like when an ink does that. It's, like, weirdly watery for this. And this is an extra fine. Like, it has spread on there, even. And,
what is it doing on here?
On here, it's, like, kind of okay. It depends on the color of the paper a lot. Like, it's better on here than it is on... That's actually the best it's looked on any paper I've used it on. And it's still, like, pretty pale. So... Yeah, I just don't really care for this one that much. It's like it's okay. I have an M1000, don't love it, it's too big. The M1000 is a really big pen. Yeah. Like, the King of Pen is big, but it's not that
Ruth!
big. What? Hey! Thank you, Ruth.
Can this cat that's sprawled out back here, smaller pizza? And can this dog who's still sleeping on our bed, I'm pretty sure right now, have a little crust?
Have some crust.
Have some crust.
Have some crust. Yeah, the Write and Draws give you grief. Yes, thank you very much, Ruth. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. Like in the orange one is fine in the ecos, like because these don't ever dry up. They just don't. This like looks fun. It's just too pale. Too pale, I think. So I don't know. Ruth hasn't said that they can have it yet. Oh, okay. Cat and the dog can have whatever they want.
That's very nice. Yeah. Well, whatever they want is.
A whole entire pizza.
All the pizza.
One entire pizza, please. Yeah. Oh, hey, by the way, I'll see if I can use those emojis. One sec. Oh, that's where it typed that. Really? Really? There we go. Let's see. Can I get these emojis? Hey, I can. Facebook, not Facebook. Whatever the heck this thing is called. YouTube's.
There you go.
Oh, it won't put them on there because that doesn't do any of those. It does. They talked me into setting up memberships for YouTube. So if you would like to get some extra emojis and stuff like that, and the more people that sign up for memberships, the more emojis I can add on. It's too bad they put it in like on black. That actually didn't work out very well. on the black.
Well, you have it on the dark mode or night mode. And that's why.
That's what it looks like here. I can't change it on this thing. It probably look different on other people's,
Yeah.
yeah, let me make custom emotes. I made a lamb chop. We got a little rainbow pizza. We've got a nib. That nib has actually been squunched, and there's like ink coming out of it.
Yeah.
That only looks okay. I might need to put it like on a white background or something.
Mm-hmm.
I might need to mess with that a little bit. And then I've got a nib that's drawing a pizza.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, I'm gonna maybe mess with those. I was just kind of setting that up today, so yeah, the rainbow pizza is pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, the more if people sign up for that, we can do that. Hey, somebody joined.
Oh,
Eric, you're the first.
Oh,
You're the 1st
you're
member.
First member.
First
Look.
member.
You can use whatever emotes you want like now. We'll have to see which one
Yeah.
he chooses.
So if you become a member, and like you don't have to do that,
No.
but if you wanted to, yeah, you were first,
Yeah.
and also that means you get a little icon out next to your name.
Name.
So I put a bunch of them in there. They're a little bit random, but I think they get more cool as they go on.
Yeah.
So the more months or whatever that you're a member, you get like different icon ranks.
Yeah.
So this one is like a little like I don't know, like a very excited speech bubble with a nib in it.
Yeah.
And there's other ones like every month will have it'll change, which is fun. But yeah, I just put a couple in there, and so yeah, if you want to be a member, cool.
The lowest tier is 99 cents.
Yeah, 99 cents. That's as little as they would let me. Let me I actually don't know if I would get any of that, but probably I'll get some. But
Sure.
it'll be fun. So you can have little emojis and stuff like that. It'll show those in various places. Like, and it'll probably show like you'll be able to use those when you make comments on videos.
Comments
and it should have a call out. Ruth, also a
Ru-
member. Look at that. Second. So yeah, there's those, and I have another rank at like $4.99 or something.
Yeah.
They'll let me do it for like $5.99, but they really wanted me to add in a bunch of benefits. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to add for benefits.
Well, if you can think of something then.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'll try
extra that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to think of some things for benefits and stuff, but I don't want to, because I also do the Patreon, and I don't really want to.
Yeah.
I don't know, take away from that, but
Overlap that,
if people don't use Patreon or they're more comfortable like throwing money there, it'd be cool. Ad-free Mont Blanc benefits. Yeah, if I could make that's actually not an available thing you can have on YouTube. I don't think I can make. Well, I don't know. Those of you who became members, if you watch a video, let me know if it has ads on it, because I don't think that it does that. But if it does, I want to know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
that would
be
nice.
cool.
One thing that they could do is have.
If I could, I would, but it's not a thing. But yeah, so that's fun, and they have they have a program going on right now. There's like a little bonus, like a bonus bounty if you sign up as a member now. So hey, 3 members.
Thank you.
That's literally more members than I thought would ever join.
Yeah.
So
I think that they wanted you to have 2 to get more emotes or something. So now I
have
think
to.
you get
I think
more.
I have to get to 8.
Oh, is it 8?
Yeah, they give me another 5 emotes, I think, at 8. But don't take that as like a dare. But like, if we get more, then we get more. That's the way it goes. So, but I wanted to keep that entry one like very low, because you're like getting emotes and like a cool thing next to your name. I don't want it to be crazy. Can't find it on mobile. I don't know how to do it on mobile. I'm sorry. But there should be. Oh, actually, if you look at the stream, it should show you.
Because that's not my. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find, because I.
We can hit AZ. I mean, maybe.
Exclusively used mobiles.
Yeah. But it's I don't know. It could be fun. We'll see how it goes. If it's dumb, then I'll discontinue it. But I think it should be cool, and it seems like it could be cool. I don't know. Basically, the reason I'm doing it. So.
Ooh, we don't need to hear that.
You don't need to hear that. Ooh, W Zukon, number 4. Number 4. So we.
So if you get out of the live chat,
No, go ahead. You're not frozen.
Oh.
I was just taking a screen cap.
If you X out of the live chat.
I'm gonna show them closer up.
Oh, it hasn't updated. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Usually it's like right over here. Right over in here where you have that.
What happens if you click that?
It doesn't say it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Unsubscribe.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me.
Hey, that's a super chat there, Elmo.
Let me.
Thank you. Oh, somebody already dropped in the pizza. It's
Pizza
fun.
Pride.
That one came out really well.
Yeah.
I may have to mess
Thank
around
you,
with the other
Elmo.
ones. Yeah, thank you. I may have to mess around with the other ones. Let me show you what they look like, though. I keep a big folder that I just fill full of silly emojis and such. Let's see. It's this one. It does look. Yeah, it doesn't look great on a black background, unfortunately. But like that's the other one. It was on a. Oh, you know what? It's because it was on a transparent. I put it on I made it transparent. That was my problem. And the ink, the nib one looks like this, which is kind of weird. Then there's this is the pizza one. But I've got more that I can throw in there. I may replace one of them with this because I think this is kind of amazing. I'll probably do that one instead of the drawing one, but I gotta figure out how to do that. But anyway, it's they're fun to. They might be fun to mess with. So
yeah, I don't know why it's not showing for in the mobile. You're right.
It's interesting. Does it do it on the regular ones? Like if you look at just a video, just any of the other videos?
I don't know. I'll look. I have to watch your ad.
Yeah, give me that 1/4 of 1 penny or whatever. Yeah. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm not familiar with how it works either, honestly. But no, that wasn't the membership thing. That was what they call a super chat, which lets you put like an emoji and like get a thing up on the screen. But it doesn't do that. Nope, they didn't get joined, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's just not saying it.
Huh. Weird. It might take some time to populate. It literally just got set up right before the stream started, so it's very, very new.
Yeah, it's...
Requested the desktop site when you had to open on mobile. Oh, but other people have been able to do it. I wonder.
On mobile? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe...
I won't be able to do it on any of mine because I'm logged into everything, but I don't know. Well, maybe I'm not logged into it. No, that's Chrome. That'll for sure be logged in. Edge? Let's see. Hold on a second. We're gonna test this live because that's the best way to test things. /com/at.
Well,
Hey,
you,
Bailey. All right, so
yeah,
you can
There's join.
The subscribe. That's join. That's how you do it. Is the join button. Join. That's how you do it. Is the join button.
Not showing it up on mine.
Yeah, it's on both. It's right here. It's right next to subscribe. Oh, weird.
It's
yeah,
it
might not be on mobile yet. Huh.
Yeah.
What if you hit the subscribe? Oh, never mind. It's too late now.
See?
Yeah. Huh. I don't know.
No.
Weird.
It's not showing up on mine yet.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But yeah, you can join there. Let's see. Does it have anything down here? It's got my links and stuff. Join the conversation to interact. Open the panel. Oh, yeah, that's a different thing. Okay.
Well, yeah, if it says join someplace,
it's
that. But
oh yeah, this looks okay on the white background, I think. But on the black, it's not great. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to do something with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to do something. This one looks really good on the white background as well. On the black, it doesn't look like anything.
Yeah.
And it doesn't show up on the scrolling chat, which is too bad. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is a brand new thing, so could be fun. Could be fun. But thanks very much for the joining, y'all who had joined. That's 6 new members. That's 6 times.
That's more than you thought.
Well, I thought it was gonna be 0, so it's literally infinite times more than I suspected. But
have a good Easter weekend.
Have a good Easter.
Thirsty.
Yeah, coming up soon on the old channel. We'll have. I gotta do a video for some out of the woods stuff. They sent me a couple of bags, which is real fun. Like
never in a
this
sale.
Tote that's hanging out. Nope, you were fine before. Put yourself back where you were. Okay, don't then.
It's a scraggly dog, though.
There's a scraggly dog. Oh, there's her little eyes right there.
There she is.
Right there. Yeah, like that tote that's hanging there, and my black desk mat, which I took off here. Yeah. These are from a company called Out of the Woods, which makes bags and a lot of other stuff out of paper, which is really cool. So, like, if you look close, you can see the
old, like long-term.
It's super paper, kind of like it feels a bit like the NWF, the natural wood fiber stuff that Franklin Christoph had. Yeah. It feels like it, but it's like waterproof basically, and it wears really well. We've got some other bags and stuff that are made out of it, so it's really good. I used
the other one too. Oh,
yeah.
Vanessa,
hey.
Thank you.
7. Oh, cat report.
Cat report, yeah.
Cat report is the cats are doing great. They are downstairs a lot. They're probably downstairs right now. We've got we had Stripes sleeping out on the couch. We go by and poke him every time we go by.
Keep him awake.
Yeah, because he wakes us up way too early in the morning. Yes. So we go by and poke him like, hey, what's up?
Yep. How do you like it?
How you like that? Big Floof was laying on the couch in the place where Nose and Clipsy Cat used to sleep all the time. He's liking that.
Yeah.
Audrey, when are you gonna do a portrait of Scraggles? Well, black watercolors, is that a thing? Like, do they
there's
even
black.
make that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's black.
You
I
haven't done any animals yet.
did Mr. Nose.
Oh, that's true.
It wasn't watercolor, it was with ink, but you lost him? You lost my Mr. Nose painting?
No. I may have put him in the place where I'm going to frame stuff or something like that.
But
Or maybe maybe it got put back with your... Oh, I think we gave it back to you with your paintings. It's in your painting drawer, probably.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, you should.
And how is Riffy doing?
Riffy's doing great. She's coming downstairs and hanging out with us every night. She comes down in the morning after breakfast and looks out the windows and hangs out. She actually came towards me for pets today.
Yep, she came to you for pets today.
She's decided she doesn't care for any of the wet foods we have, so we've been trying to find a new wet food for her. But she's like, I don't know, I like the dry food. I don't know what to tell you. She's just like kind of not loving the wet foods. So, but whatever. She's doing great. Hey, that's 8.
David,
so
thank you so much.
Thank
Hey,
you.
more emotes.
More emotes. Hey, Claire,
Hi,
welcome
Claire.
in. But yeah, so that's cool. We should be able to upload some more emotes. So if we have emote requests or types of things, let me know and I'll try to add those in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to swap out and do some altering so that one of the ones we have. So cool. Well, we'll have some more emotes next time.
Yeah.
We'll see what we got to get. But
If you have any suggestions as members, let us know what you like.
yeah. These are some of the ones I have over here, which are just kind of fun. Some of these are ones that I've used for our Discord, like this one right here, which is a great.
It's like a lion a little bit.
Yeah, it's like a fireworks celebration. I really like that
A
one.
bivalve, yes.
I don't have any clam ones. So let's get somebody to make one for us.
Well, there's clam ones.
I do have this sloth.
That's cute.
Sloth cat.
But there are ones down there that's an emote or emoji that's the bivalve, like a clam.
Yep.
So you can see if there are any fun ones.
We got pizza time here.
Pizza time. It is
That's
pizza
pretty
time.
great.
6:45.
That might have to be one. But yeah, I gotta find. I'm gonna specialize on like some more like ones that look good on dark backgrounds. So Nib Tornado, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alien Nib, that's great. Nib right in the trash. Nib Explosion, I think that's fun. Raining Nibs, Nib in a Box, Sad Nib. This one is Nib Fountain Pen as Bait, which I think is kind of great.
Wow.
So, anyway, yeah. Well, yeah, I'll have to add some more emojis since we can. So, need some bag emotes? Okay. All right, we need some bags. What else do you need? Bivalve. You need a bivalve. Yeah, I need to get a Scraggles emote. I don't have one. Emote.
Oh, hi, Katie.
Bivalves. And like the fun thing about these is like nobody outside of the live streams has any idea what this bivalve stuff is about.
Yes,
even people who watch videos but don't do the live streams, no idea. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Cat
is
house, nice.
Very niche joke. So
It's a very niche joke, but also like these emojis and stuff are most fun during live streams.
Yeah.
So, inky fingers. Okay.
Hello, kitty cat.
We might be able to do that. A bag. Yeah, I might be able to do something like that.
I want a riffy one with her fancy mustachio cat face. Mustachio.
I wonder if there's a way to export the ones that I have for my iPhone.
Like this. But mostly on one side. The other side is not quite as luscious. The one side is better.
Right. Let's see. I have a couple that I've made because you can just make custom emojis on the iPhone now. So like I have this one that's me and Riffy dancing.
That is me working out, isn't it?
That's Audrey working out.
That's me! I'm working out.
Yep.
I wish it looked like me.
Just a big old pile of pancakes. That's actually one that I cut out. That's a sticker of Katy Perry. Oh, yeah, my stickers are back. Hey!
Oh, they fixed it
Finally, I haven't had stickers since we've had these new phones. I got a Scraggles. I have a Scraggles sticker. If I can export that, I can do it.
Thank you, Stacy.
So,
welcome to the membership.
Yeah. This is what that Scraggles one looks like. It's like my favorite picture of Scraggles.
I have one of Mr. Nose, and I have no idea how I made it.
Yeah. I have one that's butter, too.
You have a butter one?
Well, it's a funny story, but yeah, it's this one. I don't remember what I got it from, but it's like somebody made...
Oh, actually, I have...
This might have been a Good Mythical Morning thing, where they were like, will it pancake? And so they made pancakes just out of butter.
Yes.
So, that was pretty funny.
I have one.
Oh, that's a really good one.
It's Mr. Nose sticking his tongue out. If you're new here, you might not remember Mr. Nose, but he is the best cat it's ever been.
Got this one, too.
Aww.
I know. I gotta figure out how to export these. Yeah, I forgot I even had these because I didn't have them for so long.
Oh.
I know, it's our boy. So, yes, you're very good too. I don't know if I want to show this one. this is me after a workout. I sent that to Audrey after a workout. She's like, "How'd the workout go?" I'm like,
"Yeah."
So.
Yeah, the nose and lamb chop should be a sticker in real life.
I know. Yeah, she's thinking that. Well, she misses them too. She knows. Yeah. So anyway, this is our current cannonball cat.
Yeah, you could tell she missed them.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna have fun with those. So that'll be fun. I'll take some of those and put them over on Twitch as well, and I figure out how to export those. Maybe I just screenshot it and email it to myself or something weird.
The other problem is that Katie is all black and so hard to photograph.
Well, she is really hard to photograph. Yeah. That's pretty tough.
She is purring quite a bit.
Oh yeah, she likes being held mostly, don't you?
Yeah. If you watch the Twitch, then you see this a lot.
She does this a lot, especially
a SIG logo. There you go.
I don't know. That gets in it. I don't know. Friend Christoph might not love it.
Well, look.
I don't know. But yeah, we'll have some fun with those. See what we can do. So.
Oh, are you saying? Look at the time. It's time for pizza.
It's pizza o'clock.
Pizza and nap. You were looking at pizza and nap emojis as well.
It was.
There was one that was like a pizza that has the Z. But,
it's like a pizza that's going to sleep. So, I don't know. It's probably going to be a lot of pizza ones. But also, we'll work in some pets when I figure out when I get good ones for them. So, yep. You got to bring back Pizza Fridays. If you can have pizza and you like it, do it. Because Pizza Friday is a fun tradition.
It is a fun tradition. You just don't have... It's a thing you don't have to worry about. You're like, that's one day of the week. I know I'm not going to have to sit there and worry about what I'm going to have. And you can often have leftovers. So then that's another meal in there sometime.
Having matzo pizza? What's a matzo pizza like? Aren't matzo balls they're kind of like a dumpling, right? It seems like it'd be a strange pizza topping, but I've only had it as a soup.
I was imagining it in a completely wrong way. I was imagining that as the crust.
Oh, that I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think you're right, but that's what I was.
I think Ruth's got to tell us. Maybe it was. I don't know. You were also thinking of it as crust. Yeah. I don't know what that would be like. I mean, it's kind of cornmeally, right? You could make a crust out of it. I don't know.
It's a
piece of matzah, sauce, cheese, and topping. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is essentially the crust. How about that? That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Passover as well.
Yeah,
all these holidays happening all at the same time.
All in April.
So.
My goodness, Mike.
I know.
People are watching you sitting there burping and now yawning.
You didn't have to tell them about that.
They heard for themselves.
There's no way anybody heard that.
They knew that you were burping.
There's no way anybody heard that.
Sure.
It's made of ground up matzah, which they used to make matzo balls. Yep, for sure.
It's a process.
That's what I hear. All right. Well, thanks for joining us and enduring my yawning and definitely inaudible burps. But Will and Audrey's eating pretzels on stream. Those pretzels are bad. What do you think of those pretzels?
I like pretzels. I like that some of them have a little bit of a brown spot on them, so I don't mind them. Look, I love pretzels. Give me a carb, and I'm probably going to like it.
It's super dry.
It's bad. It's not good. I know. Carbs are bad.
No, your brain runs on carbs. They're very important.
Yeah, they are.
Brain food.
They are important, but also, You know also like?
Huh.
Pizza and everybody here.
Yeah, same. And also bivalves.
And I don't trust them, though. I love, don't trust them. And I don't eat them.
I think I show pins by Small Makers. I love the Small Makers. Most of the pins on my desk right now are Small Maker pins. Well, Sailor's not and Twisby's not, but Twisby's not exactly not.
Right here. Yeah, but look,
Spoke is a small maker.
Would you say Endless is?
Mark 1. I don't know.
Unclear.
Yeah, no, we like maker pens around here, so
yeah.
we do that.
But we also like
this pen has been awesome, by the way.
A platinum. I mean, look, we like good things, and if it's a good thing, well,
like quality.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Vanessa
kids.
also doesn't know the bival joke either.
Well,
man, Vanessa, you've been here for a long time too. It's so funny that we've had this joke for a long time.
Yeah.
And
you also
people just don't know what it is. Like, don't know what it comes from.
It comes from the Universal Yums, like a year or two ago, maybe.
At least, yeah.
You started an Axle. The Axle's a really nice pen, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from a joke that came with, well, not exactly a joke, but it came with a thing that came with the Universal Yums years ago.
Yeah.
And it's
trivia.
I gotta yell it again. So.
Oh my.
But there are a bunch of water.
Poland?
Well, it's actually all over the place. There are a bunch of different water quality places that will use clams and such to test for water quality, because clams are very sensitive to environmental pollutants, and so they have like they put sensors on them essentially, and they just have like a bunch of clams as part of the water treatment thing, and the clams snap shut. Like if enough of them do, they shut down the dam or whatever, because definitely there's something that they need, that there's bad in the water.
And there's like 6 or 8 of them or something, and then
it probably depends on the place, but it's not like one clam, but it's like a preponderance of clams.
And they're used for only a certain amount of time, and so they are out of commission after like
it's a
3 months or something like that.
It was a way shorter amount of time than I thought. And then they, go back to being, they just keep them in a good clam habitat after that. Yeah. But 8 clams, says Claire.
Is it 8?
There we go. Yeah. Well, at least for that place. But there's a bunch of different ones. I think there's some even in the U.S. But there you go, Poland. Yeah. Clam. So when they close down, clams apparently know about water quality. This is like part of the system, but
it's all or nothing. They're like, well,
that's it. Only clams.
And that's why I say I want a secondary check.
There is.
Well,
so your wishes are there, but look, there they are. They're working.
Yeah, those are working clams right there.
Yeah, it's Eco Technology is a hybrid system of non-living parts and living parts. So this is these are mussels. These are mussels. Yeah. But anyway, different kinds of bivalves.
It's a bivalve.
Different places have different kinds of bivalves, I'd imagine. But
eco technology,
yeah, man, biomimicry and such. But
trust but verify.
Trust but verify with the clams, yeah. Mm-hmm. So so we have Sean. I'm like, you gotta trust a clam. Yeah. You gotta trust a clam. 3 years ago? That is so long ago.
Oh.
Wow.
No, for 3 years.
Oh, for 3 years. Oh, interesting.
Is it that long?
I don't know. I thought there were other. I don't know. There were a bunch of different ones that I found about this. It's not like it's just Poland doing it, but it's interesting. Actually, I don't think this part talks about it. It might have been in the actual paper, because I was reading the actual science paper too. But anywho, they're sensitive to water quality, so that's pretty neat.
That I do know, but I'm not trusting them with my life and well-being. It's just not. This is what I'm saying. That's all. They're typically viewed as a nuisance that clogs and damages water supply systems.
Well, if these are if they're using like zebra mussels or something,
those.
You can't. There's so many of them. You might as well put those jerks to use.
Poor Great Lakes and the zebra mussels.
Yeah, although I don't know if zebra mussels are a problem in Poland.
But they're all over now.
I don't know if these are zebra mussels either. Yeah. Some kind of mussel. Yeah. Anywho, that's the story behind that.
It's 7:00. Let's have some pizza.
Sonos connected to the network, and it's new. Weird. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you on Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to hang out with us and eat some Dutch snacks, we'll be eating snacks from the old Netherlands, I suppose.
From the Netherlands.
Yeah. So, and then next week, Tuesday and Thursday, Twitch. Friday, back here. Saturday at Crazy Allen's.
Chapel Hill.
Yeah. So come out to Chapel Hill if you're in the area. It'll be fun.
It will be.
It'll be fun. All right, folks, that's it. We'll see you. Weird choice. Y'all got good food out there.
Mm-hmm.
You can show up to the stream and let us know if any of this stuff is things you've ever actually heard of. Yeah. All right, that's it. Bye, everybody. Borhe, trust a bivalve. Think about what you put on the world, make it a better place. Cheerio, water bus, etc., etc.
Have a great Easter.